Hey YouTube world, this is Marvin with Better Way to Connect TV. I am back with a couple items that I want to share with you guys. First off, let me say happy holidays to everyone out there, all your loved ones, everybody. Wish y'all a happy new year too. Okay. I've been hit up by so many of you guys asking me on my YouTube channel, also sending me some emails and stuff. First off, let me say I really appreciate all the feedback that everyone has been giving me. It's been nothing but positive. This channel has taken off way more than I thought. It's so many of you have been asking me questions and stuff, and it overwhelmed me at once. I didn't know how to keep up with everything. Even though I do live in a tech world and I call myself a techie, trying to reply back to everyone and answer everyone's question is it's a little overwhelming at once. But hey, I love it. The more questions, the better. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. But yeah, let's get going. I try to keep this short. I don't want to keep it too long. These items that I want to show you are the antennas that I use. And so many of you have asked me questions about which antenna do I use, which how do I go about doing this type of thing? How do I go about cutting the cable? First off, let me say, take everything slow. The most important thing that you need to do when you're thinking about cutting the cable is figure out where you are, your signal strength. Find out what your signal strength at your location where you live. Okay, that's the very first step. Before you go out and purchase any antenna, make sure you find out what your signal strength is at your location, at your home, or wherever you live. Okay, and these antennas that I'm about to show you, again, I don't work for these companies. I have my own company. I install these antennas. These are the ones that I go to on a regular basis. These are the ones that I use, that I've had nothing but really good results, and all the clients that I did installs for, they love it, and I get the feedback from them over and over again. Every time I finish an install, everybody's always saying like, man, I can't believe the signal is this clear. I can't believe that my picture is this clear. But some of you out there who've already done your own install, you know what I'm talking about. You know how good that picture is. That picture is crystal clear. A lot of times, 9 times out of 10, you'll get it. It's that picture is way clearer than satellite or cable. So with that said, let me go ahead and get into the first one. I want to go get into the Mohu leaf. Okay. Now you can pick this. Let me show you the website where I get it from. Okay. All right, here we go. My friendly website, Amazon.com. That's where I do all of my shopping for my materials for my company. This is where I go to get my antennas. Okay. I also pick up some at Best Buy. If I see some deals where I can, get some deals from other websites, I will. But the reason why, again, like I said, the reason why I go back to Amazon is because I'm a Prime member, and that free shipping really helps me out. It saves me a lot of money. That's the reason why I don't shop at other dealers, other websites, because sometimes they don't offer the free shipping, especially on these big bulk items, and they want to give you, they want to charge you for, and these antennas can get heavy, guys. But anyway, like I said, this is called the Mohu Leaf 50, and this is what I use for when I'm doing, if it's like an apartment or a townhome with a vaulted ceiling, something that I can get this up really high. Or if I'm gonna do, I've also installed this in a house on the second story. This antenna works very well if you get it up high. I've had it work well too on local, like on the first story, but only if you're having a very strong signal. So it is rated at 50 miles, and it's true. I used this antenna, and I have reached, I have gotten signals, very clear signals, at 50 miles out. So this antenna, the Mohu Leaf 50 amplified antenna, you can see the reviews on it here. I don't want to get too close, but you see the reviews, 10,831 reviews. Go to Amazon, guys, read the reviews and see what people are saying. They love this antenna. Let me open it up for you and let me see here right quick. Right. Okay. So, you know, just give you a brief idea of what comes in the box when you get it. Okay. This is a brand new antenna. I've never used it. This is, you get your cable in here. They give you your coax cable. You got your directions in here. Okay, and this cable, this antenna comes with an amplifier. Okay, so this is your smaller amplifier right here. It's all nice and neat in a little pack. It's good to go. The cable, okay, now I'm not gonna say that this cable is bad. Okay, I'm not gonna say it, because the antenna itself is $59.99. It is it's a good cable. It's okay. I'm not going to tell you guys to go out and purchase another cable, but do I use it? No, I don't. I always use RG6. This is not RG6 cable. This is RG59. RG6 cable, I should say RG59, it does cut off the signal a little bit. I've seen it cut off the signal as much as 8 dB. For those really, you know, for the antennas that do give you cable, and something you look at and it's like that really crappy cable. Yeah. This is good for you, you know, for the guys, for the people who go out and purchase this antenna, this is good for them. The ones who don't know too much, they just want to go out and purchase this antenna. It will work. It does do good. I'm not going to say it doesn't, because some of you have already purchased this antenna and you use this cable and it does very well for you. So I'm not going to say that it's not a good cable. I'm just going to say that me, what I use is RG6. I cut my own cable. So that's the deal with that. And then you get the actual antenna itself, okay? And it's real thin. They call it the leaf. That's the reason why they call it the leaf, because it's so thin. Let me see here. Oh, let me open it up here for you. Okay, so this is the leaf, guys. It's white on one side. You got your, now I'm gonna tell you the reason why, another reason why I love the leaf is because of this right here. The cable is not attached, okay? So meaning you can use your own cable. All right, now I don't know if they did this intentionally or maybe because of the different design, but there are some where you can't detach the cable. It's already attached and you cannot take it off. And that cable is really thin. I don't like those. I don't like those at all. I like this right here because you can use your own cable and it's sturdy. That's the one thing I like about Mohu products. Mohu products are just really well built. They're really put together. I can see why they charge so much, because it's a quality product. It is a quality product. And you see how thin it is? It's paper thin. It's about maybe 3 sheets of paper. Okay. White on one side, black on the other. And I've used this, guys, and let me tell you, I've gotten nothing but good results. Okay. Nothing but good results. So I would say give it a try. Again, you have to do your research, and I just wanted to let you guys know this is one of the antennas that I use. Do your research first before you go out and purchase this. Make sure that this is the right one that you want to use for your home, okay, or RV or whatever the case may be. But this is one that I use on a regular basis, and I get really, really good results. So the reviews that you see on Amazon, they are true to life. Some of the guys on it. Now, some people say, you know, they buy it and it doesn't do well for them. You know, sometimes it happens. I'm not going to say every antenna is the best antenna. I'm just not going to say that. But I'm just going to say I will I will classify this antenna as really easy. You can go to Best Buy, pick it up. It's going to run you a little bit over $60, but do I think it's worth it? Yes, I do. I do think it's worth it. The most channels that I've gotten out of this is 130 channels that I've gotten from this. And you know, it's just crystal clear quality. Okay. So do your research first to find out whether or not you can, you need this. It is a little bit of money, $60. So get ready to put that, to the side, save that up, All right, keep it going. We're going to keep it going. The next antenna is called the GE Attic antenna. GE Attic antenna. Let me show you the website again. You already know it's Amazon. That's where I buy all my stuff from. So there we go. The GE Attic antenna. Okay, we got 200. Man, my eyes are getting bad, guys. 260 customer reviews. 4 out of 5 stars. 4.5 out of 5 stars. So really just a solid little antenna. I cannot say anything bad about this. I got about maybe 5 or 6 of these things in stock that I have, and they just do an awesome job. Now, when you on the box, it does not have how far it's rated. Okay, the Mohu Leaf, it's the reason why they call it 50 is rated, it has a distance. It's rated at a distance of 50 miles, meaning that it can receive signals 50 miles distance from you. Okay, so this right here, also too, I forgot to tell you, this is a multi-directional, meaning you don't have to point it. It does help sometimes. You can lay it down, you can lay it flat like this, but it is a multi-directional, and like I said, the higher you get this, the better it works. Okay, this right here is directional, the GE Attic antenna, and you open it up and you have to put it together, guys. Okay, let me show you what it looks like, what you get in the box. I don't know if you remember, it was if you guys saw it or not, you can pause it, but it was $31.03. So you look at that price and you're like, okay, so the Mohu is $60, this is $30. But man, I'm gonna tell you, this little thing right here pulls in channels like nobody business, man. I'm telling you, it's good to go. I've had nothing but just good reception from this thing. You put it together, it's all this is the only part, this is the meat of the, or I should say the brains of the product right here. This is the brains of the product, of the antenna. The elements are small and they're very light. It's aluminum. Okay, they're aluminum. This is the actual, this is a plastic little rack. I mean, it literally weighs nothing, guys. Literally, it is designed to go. They tell you that that it's an attic antenna, and that is true. You do not want to put this. I'm gonna say this again. You do not want to put this outside. This thing will not stand the test of time. It will not stand up to the elements outside. Let me see, get you guys a good clear view. Okay, so let me put this back in here. Show you what it looks like in the box. Now this antenna will not stand the elements outside. Okay, it is only designed for an attic situation. Okay, attic situation all the way. You do not want to put this bad boy outside. It won't. It's very flimsy. It's very flimsy. Here we go. This is the mounting bracket. Really good antenna. It's basically line of sight. Now I have gotten this antenna to work for me up to 50 miles. Okay, I've installed it at a customer's house. They're about 50 miles away. a little bit over 50 miles away from the television towers in LA. And I put this in their attic, and man, I was blown away. I was really surprised at how well this thing pulled in channels. And I've used it so far at 3 different customers' houses, and nothing but just solid signal. So I would say my advice is definitely it has to go in the attic. No doubts about that. It has to go in the attic. The way it's designed, you definitely want this in the attic, because when you put it together, it's got some size to it. It's pretty big. It's got some size to it. So if you're thinking about buying this or not, for your situation, if you've already done the research, again, I got to stress that, and I can't stress that enough. Do your research, find out, and don't just go to one website. Check all the different websites and compare. Find out what your signal level is like for your location. Okay, I think one is called antennaweb.org. There's another one called TV Fool, and then I use the one by the FCC. I'll show you that right quick, like the one that I use. So that's the GE attic antenna. Okay. Okay, here's that website I was telling you about. So you can see it right quick, like. It's called transitions.fcc.gov. And this is a really good website. I like it a lot. It's been very reliable for me. 9 times out of 10, usually what this says is how it is at the address that I'm going to work at. So, but I don't just use this one. I do a comparison using this website and another website and some other tools that I use. But yeah, that's a really good go-to website to check out. My next Clearstream. Okay, let's go to the Clearstream. This is a directional antenna, just like the GE attic. And the GE attic antenna is directional only. This is directional, and this is in my opinion, in my experience, this is one of the best directional antennas that I've used. I like it more than the Lava 2605. Way more than the Lava 2605. I've had some issues with the Lava 2605, and I have stopped using those. I don't use them anymore. I don't install them in customers' houses anymore. I do still have it in my home. It is working good for me, but I have had some situations with the Lava 2605. So, but that's not this. This is the Clearstream. Let's get off the Lava 2605. I'll get back to that in a little bit. I just want to give you guys, if you are thinking about buying the Clearstream, this is a good antenna. In my opinion, this is a good antenna. I've had nothing but just awesome reviews from this antenna. As a matter of fact, you can look at it on Amazon. 1,011 customers gave this thing 4.5 solid stars out of 5. Okay, it's 99 bucks, and I think it's worth every bit of it. Now it says that it's directional, but I've also pulled in channels from opposite directions. It really works like, it says that it's directional, but it really does work like a multi-directional antenna, guys. And here's some, let me see here, some information. You can pause and read it for yourself, this information right here. Okay. All right. $99.99. Nothing but just, I have nothing but just solid performance from this antenna. It is a really good antenna. Nothing, I can't say enough about it. You have to put it together. And again, this is one, if I'm going to be, the reason why I use this right here is if I'm at a location at a customer's house where they give you, oh, and you know another thing about this? They give you RG6 cable, guys. RG6 cable. Okay? I'm always, if you guys come, this is your first time coming to my channel, I'm always harping about RG6. They give you RG6, okay? This is a top quality product right here. I cannot complain. Look at the look at this. The compression connectors on this. This is solid right here, guys. The cable is 30 feet. Okay, it is good to go in the attic. And this is also an outside antenna. You can mount this on the roof. Okay, so I cannot say enough about this antenna. It is good to go, in my opinion. It does very well for California. Very well. I live in Orange County, kind of like the midway of California, and the towers that I go to, the towers that I focus on, are the ones in LA. With this antenna, I have picked up channels from San Diego. Okay, I have picked up stations from San Diego, and not and very clear, crystal clear. I was at a customer's house and I installed this antenna, and I couldn't figure out why he was having, he had two channels, like he had a channel 7 on a, okay, so I'll say it was ABC. For us, ABC comes on channel 7. And I'm looking at his TV and I'm like, hold on, this ABC on channel 7 is also ABC on channel 10. And I couldn't figure out what was going on. Well, San Diego has a different channel than LA. So I was like, oh, okay. So sure enough, it popped up on the screen, San Diego, in crystal clear, high definition, right? And this customer had one of those huge 65-inch ultra Samsung, ultra HD Samsung. It was a 4K television set. This thing worked like a charm. I mean, he was more than happy. He was more than happy. This guy was wondering, it was kind of funny, guys, because he was walking from one room to the next, man. He was like a kid in a candy store. He was like, oh yeah, this TV works good. This TV works good. So yeah, nothing but good things to say about this antenna. It is $99.99. Again, do your research, but this is a good antenna. This is one of the ones I go to when I need a directional antenna. When I feel that this is going to do the best for me, this is the one that I use. I've also used the set. Another thing about this antenna, the one that I have right now in front of you, it's rated at 60 miles. But they do have a 70-mile antenna. It's much bigger than this, and I've used that, and just awesome antenna. I cannot say enough. One of these days, I'm going to trade this one. I'm going to take the lava out of my attic and put this one in. See if I'll pick up any more channels. I guarantee I'll probably pick up more channels with this. But I've just been so busy with the jobs that are coming in. People are calling me. I'm very happy about that. I don't want to sound that I'm discontented at all. I'm not complaining at all. So just been really busy and hadn't had a chance to get to it. If you're thinking about buying it, it is a good antenna, guys. So let's keep it going. All right. So that's 3 antennas so far. This bad boy right here. It's called the Amazon Basics. And Amazon Basics, right? Okay, let me show you something. I thought this was funny when I saw it. Okay, right here. Amazon Basics, right? Sky 60 antenna. Man, Amazon is wrong for this one. Amazon is wrong for this one. Okay, like I was saying, Amazon is a trip for this one. Again, I'll show you the website where I get this from. This is the okay, so Mohu puts out a they have their Sky 60. Okay, the Mohu Sky 60, and it's a really good antenna. I've used it many a times. Right now I don't have any on stock, but I have customers talk, they ask me all the time, well, whether they should, get this one, get the Mohu Sky 60 or the Amazon Basics. This Amazon Basic antenna is a awesome antenna, guys. Check out the reviews. 7,537 customer reviews, 4 out of 5 stars. It's temporarily out of stock right now. It's $95.63. and it is an awesome antenna. Really, really awesome. I'm gonna open up the box and show you what you get, but you can pause this, read it for yourself. It's rated. This is the 60-mile version, okay? And yeah, just a really awesome antenna, guys. I can't say enough about it. So Amazon Basics. This is copying off of Mohu Sky 60. Okay, this is copying off of Mohu Sky 60, and they even have, like I said, look, check this out, the Sky 60 antenna. So I don't know if Amazon is gonna get in trouble for that. I don't know, but they do sell the Mohu. Amazon does sell the Mohu Sky 60, so I don't know if they can get in trouble for, is that plagiarism, or I don't know how they want to say it. But this is what you get. You get your, this has been just to let you know, this has been signed off by an inspection and an inspection person there. Okay, this is the, let me see, this is your owner's manual, user manual right here. It is the same, you get the same exact things in the Sky 60 box, okay? And this is a pretty big antenna, guys. I don't want you guys to not, I mean, look, this is a pretty big antenna. If you can, I mean, my camera won't even fit it in scope. It's a pretty big antenna. Okay, just a little tip for you guys. This right here, okay, this right here is open, and if you bend it a little bit, you can see it. Now, what I use this in the attic, and I also use this. This is a multi-directional antenna. I use this in the attic, and I also use this outdoors. But when I use this outdoors, I also put a clear sealant on here, silicone sealant. When it dries, it turns into a rubber. So just to keep the rain and, you know, just keep the elements out of it, the rain, the wind. But it is a good antenna. I can't say enough good things about this antenna. It really, really does well. It pulls in channels very, very good. This is something like you want to use for a whole house situation. It comes with, again, this comes with its own cable. Now, the cable on this, I don't like so much, okay? This is the RG49 cable, and we always want to use the RG6. But for the customers out here who, I mean, the people out here who want to just go and buy this antenna, I'm not going to say that this is crappy cable, okay? I'm not going to say it's crappy cable. If this is all you have, use it. I don't want to, you know, alienate anyone out there, and don't feel bad if you have to use this cable. But my opinion, what I normally do, I always use RG6. I always cut my own cable, or you can, and if you do want to go buy some RG6 cable, you don't want to buy the whole thing like I do. Home Depot sells it. They sell it in 25, 35, 40 foot, 50 foot. They even sell it at 100 foot. So RG6 has already got their cabling already has the compression fittings on there. You don't have to worry about cutting the cable and doing all that crazy stuff. But if you just want to buy this product and install it in your home or on your home, the RV or whatever you want to use it for, it is a solid product. I would not say anything terrible about this. I've gotten nothing but just solid performance out of this antenna. Great reviews. Comparing this to the Mohu Sky 60, what I want to say is it is a really awesome antenna, but the Mohu Sky 60 is well built. Is built. It's more like when you pick it up, when you compare the two, it's just solid. It's more solid. Again, I hate to say this, but it's like buying the comparison of buying a Mercedes-Benz to a Toyota Avalon. Toyota Avalon is a wonderful car. I cannot say anything bad about the Toyota Avalon. Anyone out there who owns a Toyota Avalon, they know what I'm talking about. But you comparing that with the Mercedes-Benz, it's just a, better built piece of equipment. I'm not going to say that this does not work well. I've had it work very well for me. I've had the Mohu Sky 60 work well for me. Now I've had the Clearstream do better than the Mohu Sky 60. Okay, I have had situations where the GE Attic antenna pulled in better channels than the Mohu Sky 60. Okay, different situations call for different antennas, and it is true that different antennas will pull in different channels from other antennas. So I hope this doesn't confuse anyone. I just basically wanted to show you guys the antennas that I use on a go-to basis, you know, on a regular basis, the ones that I go to, because they give me the solid performance that I need. You know, when I go to a customer's house, I don't want to sit back and be thinking about, oh, well, should I do this, or should have bought this, or no, these antennas, man, they work solid for me every time. They perform for me. So I have nothing but just good reviews, good positive things to say about all these antennas that are in this video. And again, before you go out and purchase these antennas, do your research. I can't say that enough, can't stress that enough. Find out what your signal is like at your home, wherever you're planning on mounting this antenna or putting this antenna up. Find out what your signal is like at your location, okay? And for the last part of this video, hey, the Lava 2605. This is the one that I'm using. Everybody wants to know. A lot of people wants to know what I'm using at my house. This is what I'm using at my house. And so the issues that I've been having with this antenna is that it will turn on me. And what I've had to do to stop it from turning on me, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's doing what it's supposed to do. It rotates. It's got an engine on it. It's got a motor on it right here. Okay, this little motor right here, it rotates. Okay, so the antenna is doing what it's supposed to do. It's not like it's doing something that it's not rated to do. This is the rotation. This is the rotor, the rotating engine on it. Okay, and so it does what it's supposed to do, guys. But here's the thing. I've already had my channels locked in. Okay, I had my channels locked in and I didn't want it to go anywhere, and then boom, out of nowhere, I'm looking at pixelated pictures. I'm looking at static. I'm like, what in the world is going on? I'm trying to figure out, I'm troubleshooting everything. Then I go up in the attic and I see that this antenna has turned locations. It's changed its position. And so I had to go back through, figure out where the best, you know, position was, and get my compass out and everything, aim it back to where it's supposed to be. This right here, this portion right here is this is the, excuse me guys, this is the power unit. It's also where it's got some LED, some IR indicators in here, where your remote, this is the remote that it takes. Okay, so I've taken the batteries out of the remote, and I said, well, maybe I thought the remote was being pushed by mistake, you know, so because we have a big old basket full of remotes, and I thought maybe that's what happened. Somebody picked up the wrong remote and pushed it by mistake, but that's not the case. This head unit right here, sometimes my TiVo remote will change will make it change locations, will activate it. Sometimes my TiVo remote will activate this. Sometimes I have an Onkyo receiver. Sometimes that remote activates this. So what I've had to do is I put some tape around here. I put a cloth over the whole thing, and then I put it inside of a box just to keep it from receiving, you know, you can't turn this off, because if you turn it off, then the antenna won't work. You won't get any channels. So then your TV you'll just be looking at a black channel. So I've had just too many issues with this, and it's not stable enough to make me want to install it in someone's home. I've had to go back on this product a couple times. I haven't got in touch with Lava yet themselves, the company, but they do offer a 1-year warranty on this product. Lava, the company that makes Lava, offers a 1-year warranty on this product. So I haven't contacted them yet, but I will let you guys know, update, and let you know what's going on. I don't quite know what I'm going to say, because there's nothing actually wrong with the antenna. It's not that it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. It is. It's just that, it's doing it when I don't want it to. So maybe that's the issue. Is it a good, solid product? I don't know, guys. I had to do a lot of work to get this thing to go, to make it work. I guess I would basically say pass on this. If you guys are gonna buy this, I would say pass. I know I put out one of my reviews on my channel. It's but this is maybe 6 months after the fact of that review. Yeah, I'm gonna have to re-advise and say pass on this. I don't think it's worth you guys' trouble. Some of you might get it, and some of you might take a chance on it and buy it, and it work well for you. I hope that's the fact. I hope that's the case. But for me, I've had to do a lot of work and a lot of maintenance with this antenna to keep it going. The Clearstream, I've installed it at customers' houses and never heard anything else back from them. So, hey, I don't want to have to put in anything that I'm going to have to do continuous maintenance on. And if you're anything like me, you want to just put it up one time and just go. You want that free TV. Thanks for tuning in to my channel. Thanks for hanging in with me with this very long review of antennas. But like I said, I just want to get back to you guys. So many of you have asked me about what antennas I use and how to get started on cable cutting, cutting the cord. So that's my advice. I hope I didn't confuse you. If you have any questions, again, feel free to email me, contact me, put in some reviews. And if some of you out there who've used the Lava 2605, put down some of the experiences you've had in the comments. Let me know what's going on. Other than that, take care, guys, and try to get these videos out as soon as possible. See you next time. Bye.